Hey yo, good to see you. Let's chill for a minute. We got the ocean cleanup. So, I guess we got some funding from an organization, nonprofit global cleaning crew called the Ocean Cleanup, led by founder CEO Boyan Slat. Yeah. Anyways, I've been hearing about this. We're basically going to start cleaning up the ocean finally, bro. I don't know if there's been an effort in the past, but now we're really gonna get. I guess this is like the real effort for real. They're gonna clean up the the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. I heard about this. It's like the size of Texas. Is that the whole the garbage island thing? Is that what that is? Also, isn't there like 3 of them? So yeah, I guess we're gonna clean up just one by one, but I'm happy this is happening. I'm not like I don't like go out and like protest for environmentalism and all that kind of stuff, but I do believe we should care about the earth that we live on. That's for sure. Like, do you not like to breathe and drink water and live? Like, I think you know what I'm saying? We'll clean up all this plastic that we dumping in the ocean is definitely one of the things that we got to do. Because I feel guilty every time I throw a piece of plastic in the trash. You know, we all been growing up seeing, you know, the rings wrapped around seagulls' necks and other sea creatures and whales blowing up and washing up on shore and all that. It's like, bro, like, you know, and that's all from plastic bottles and this and that. So, you know, if we really are about to clean this up, if this is really the project to start, you know, getting rid of all that stuff, because, you know, I don't know if we'll ever be able to truly get it all, because I saw something about, you know, like some of the trash didn't reach into like the deep sea or something like that. So it's like, yeah, I mean, we gotta start doing this now. So I'm glad if that's what's happening. I'm glad to see it. Let's go. Oh, damn!
Has reached a critical milestone in the development of their ocean cleaning technology, and recently announced that the nonprofit had reached proof of technology with the Ocean Cleanup System 2 during a recent press event held in Victoria, Canada.
It's a big net. This is the big net. It's funny because when I thought about this, like about the concept of how will we actually do this, I was like, I mean, I guess you just get a big net. It might be more than that, but it looked like that so far.
The Ocean Cleanup showed off their latest catch of over 9,000 kilograms of plastic waste collected in a single haul, dumping it out in dramatic fashion for all the world to see.
Yo, look at that, bro. Humans are gross.
CEO Boyan Slat took to the stage in Victoria Harbor, joined by members of the Ocean Cleanup team, to announce that the cleanup would begin the very next day, as they begin to deploy teams and ocean cleanup systems to the Great Pacific Garbage Patch, which is located hundreds of miles offshore in the middle of the Pacific Ocean.
There it is.
Yeah, this is the day we've all been looking forward to for all these years. That I've personally been looking forward to for the past 10 years. We've completed the testing. You know, work.
I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, I never knew where it was exactly. It's in between Hawaii and California. Wow.
Yeah, this is a day.
So you fly over that. If you go into Hawaii, you fly right over it.
That I've personally been looking forward to for the past 10 years. We've completed the testing, you know, working system, proven technology, and then we're now going out tomorrow to actually go and harvest trash.
System 2, called Jenny, named after the famous character in the film Forrest Gump,
Hey!
differs from its predecessor System 1, aka Wilson, also named after a character from a different Tom Hanks movie. In that it's being towed at a very slow
I like how Tom Hanks just got randomly tied to this twice.
speed, about 1.5 knots, by 2 large vessels through the ocean, catching floating ocean plastic along the way.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, so what's gonna... Ooh. What about the fish, though?
The barrier extends about 3 meters below the surface and is completely open in the center, allowing for fish to escape by simply swimming down below the barrier.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for explaining
Hey,
that.
video creators. No matter which
Oh,
video
boy.
you're creating, Envato Elements has everything you need.
All right.
As water flows through the system, the plastic gets pushed to the center, which acts like a collection area, which the Ocean Cleanup calls the retention zone. After a period of time, the vessels connect both ends of the giant loop to one ship, while the other Ocean Cleanup vessel maneuvers to the retention zone and pulls in the net, collecting and later sorting the plastic pollution before bringing it back to shore to be processed into pelletized plastic for manufacturing recycled goods. In October of 2020, the Ocean Cleanup unveiled their high-end sunglasses. Designed in California by Yves Behar and crafted in Italy by one of the leading Italian eyewear manufacturing companies, Safilo. The sunglasses frames are made out of reclaimed pelletized ocean plastic, which was collected by System 1/B as a means to raise money for future cleanups and to prove to the world that you can make something new out of the tons of plastic pollution the nonprofit plans to pull out of the Pacific.
So this whole idea,
Bro, if America figures out how to make money off of this plastic, creating more stuff, all the plastic is about to disappear, bro. Disappear.
of making this cleanup circular and turning the catch into something usable and using that to actually continue the funding of the continued cleanup. That has really been the vision since the very first day as we were developing the cleanup technology. We have also been having a team here working really around the clock to work on ways to turn this material into actually something great, something that people want to have and that is actually able to then fund the cleanup.
Each pair of sunglasses has a QR code, which you can scan to see exactly where in the ocean your sunglasses came from,
No!
along with videos and ocean cleanup data. Boy and
What?
Slat made clear in a series of recent tweets that the ocean cleanup has no plans to get into the manufacturing of products business with plastic collected from System 2, and that the sunglasses were simply meant to be a proof of concept, showing that companies can, and I quote, turn our trash into something truly valuable.
So imagine if like Coca-Cola says like, hey, forget it, bro. We got our own, our own project, blah, blah. We harvesting trash now. Every Target, Walmart, all the corporations, bro, like gone. By the way, bro, we got to get the trash out because I don't know about y'all, but I like fish, and it's getting to the point where so many fish are eating the plastic that when the fish that we order and eat, there's tiny little microscopic bits of plastic in it. I'm good off that.
End quote. Talk about closing the loop. They are literally closing the loop. Boy and Slat's original idea for System 1 was an autonomous cleaning system that used the ocean's currents and winds to propel it through the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. An autonomous system would save money on staffing a crew, fuel costs, and be able to work day and night 24/7.
Oh, yeah.
This concept proved to be ineffective during early testing.
Oh.
System 1 was successful in catching plastic, but the plastic would easily escape because the smaller floating plastic pieces would sometimes travel faster than System 1 and would simply float away from the structure.
Okay.
But Boyan's plans for an autonomous cleaning system are not dead yet. System 2 is now crewed with multiple ships and crew members who all have a specific role in collecting, sorting, and recycling the plastic
Look
waste.
at that.
Boy and Slat has big plans for the Pacific Garbage Patch and has said that he has plans to deploy multiple units to the patch simultaneously while beginning development of System 3 as soon as possible.
I hope they give like a time frame of how long this is gonna take. Like, is this gonna take how long to dig up, to fish out that whole the Great Garbage Patch, whatever it's called? How long does it take to get that whole thing just gone? I don't know if they're probably not gonna have that. So let's see.
ultimately, if we just collect this amount of plastic 3,000 times, the garbage patch will be gone, and will just exist in the history books.
Oh, 3,000
We can do
times.
this. If we just make the system a bit bigger, and we have 10 of them out there, we can clean up the Great Pacific Garbage Patch.
System 3 will be
Okay.
3 times larger than System 2, spanning 2.5 kilometers or 1.5 miles across, increasing its ability to collect more plastic. The ocean cleanup has also promised to continue their environmental monitoring and data collection programs, with the sensors and wildlife monitoring devices mounted to the cleanup systems. And they have pledged to go carbon neutral by offsetting their fuel consumption and are experimenting with low carbon emission fuels for the fleet of support vessels.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
With the success of System 2, System 3 will become the blueprint for producing a fleet of ocean
Look at all
cleanup
that.
systems in the future.
Look at all
Currently, the
that.
goal
Oh
is
my
to
God.
deploy 10 ocean cleanup systems every 5 years, in hopes of greatly reducing the amount of plastic floating in the Great Pacific Garbage Patch, which is, let's not forget, the size of Texas.
Boom.
Which is a massive state. I should know, I was born in Houston, Texas. I've
right.
driven across Texas a few times by car, and it is a massive area to cover. The ocean cleanup systems are not the only tools in the tool shed for the ocean cleanup team. The ocean cleanup has been hard at work deploying updated river interceptors, all over the world in an attempt to stop the flow of plastic pollution in the mouths of rivers.
Wow.
So, where's all this plastic coming from? Well, the answer, it turns out, is rivers. Rivers are like the arteries that carry the trash from land to sea. When it rains, plastic washes from street to creek to river to ocean.
Oh, okay.
Boy and Slat acknowledges that stopping plastic pollution at the source
Before
is
it even
paramount
gets there,
in
bro.
curbing the amount of plastic pollution that enters the oceans every year.
Stop it before it even gets there. You ain't even got to worry about trying to clean up the ocean the whole time. Thank you.
It will take education and major changes in single-use plastic products and packaging, and a major shift in our behavior and recycling practices to completely rid the world of this plastic pollution crisis.
Is styrofoam a type of plastic?
It's really hard to imagine that all that stuff just used to float out there in the middle of the ocean, 2,000 kilometers offshore. It still would have floated out there, 10 years from now, 50 years from now, probably even 100 years from now. This stuff is so persistent, and that's, of course, precisely the reason why we have to go and clean it up.
So if you like this video, subscribe to CNET's YouTube channel and ring that bell for more videos like this one, and make sure to check out the description for more information on the ocean cleanup and past coverage that we've done. And as always, thanks for watching.
Funny, I'm like, yo, don't harm the fish though in the process. Yo, that was dope, man. This makes me so excited because bro, I'm serious, man. That seeing the plastic in the fish, I'm like, whoa. Well, once we start messing up the food and the water sources, bro, like you gotta do something. You know what I'm saying? Like, hopefully we can do something about there's a bunch of space orbit trash and everything like just rotating around Earth, right? Like it's just an orbit. We're basically doing the same thing to the space. To the, you know what I'm saying, around us, around our planet. We're doing the same thing, bro. So let's start here, and then we're gonna have to do the same thing in space, like a few years from now, probably, because that's what we're trying to do. But man, that's crazy. Like, it's the size of Texas, bro. It's right next to California. I'm from California, so it's that's in the backyard basically. And I wonder if that's why they always say, oh, the beaches are so. The beaches don't be that bad. You know what though? Last time I was there, bro, I did see some seagulls tearing apart some stuff at the beach, but. Yeah, man. Well, we gotta get that cleaned up. So yeah, I'm glad we're finally starting to do that. So if this makes me happy, everybody should be happy about this. I'm sure y'all like drinking water, breathing, living right. I think I said that earlier. Anyways, y'all. Well, it was good spending time with y'all. I hope you all have a good rest of the day, a good rest of the night, whenever you decide to watch this. And I'm out of here. All right. Peace. Oh, I'm Johnny, by the way. Bye bye.